Welcome back to DFW Close Up. When going grocery shopping and thinking about preparing a meal, health is key. And if you can support local farmers, that's even better. And Cassie Green is here to tell us more about a new market that's in town called the Green Grocer. Thank you for being here.
Thanks so much for having me, Rebecca.
Sure. So give me kind of an overview of the Green Grocer and what you're hoping to accomplish with it.
Sure. Well, Green Grocer is a little intimate market that's focused on local and organic products. We have the same product categories that you'd find in any grocery store, but our selection is really, really tightly curated. I'm one of the most particular people when it comes to sourcing. I believe less chemicals is better, so we try to do organic in every fashion that we can. I also believe in supporting the local economy, local growers who work so hard to make great food. So that's why we really focus on local producers as well for our products.
Right, and you're not native Dallas.
Correct.
So why Dallas? Why choose to do something like this?
Sure. Well, we ended up in Dallas actually on kind of a random ride, I guess you could say. We met some really incredible folks who own a business here called Artizone.com, which is a local food artisan delivery service. And we happened to meet them, and through just a series of conversations, my husband threw out the fact and said, oh, if you ever want to open a grocery store down in Dallas, let us know. And we all just laughed, and then a week later they called and said, we'd like to talk with you about that. And so we partnered with them on this store, and we're running it. We've basically moved down to Dallas, right by the store, which we love. And it's been really fun getting to know the new artisans here, the farmers, the growers. There are some people doing some incredible things in the food world. Oh, yeah. And we're so happy to be a part of it.
I mean, Dallas is known for its food. We have so many great chefs, and I think, supporting, if you see on the menu that it's from a local market or a local farmer, I think that makes it that much more appealing.
I think so too. Well, and for me, having so much education now about the food system, because we actually have a small local market in Chicago as well, I've learned about how broken our food system is overall, and so I wanted to be a part of the solution. And I think one of the key things when trying to be a part of the solution is knowing where your food comes from, being able to know the people who are making it and growing it, and that means something to me, and I like to think that means something to our customers as well.
Absolutely, and you brought some deliciousness with you.
I brought snacks.
So tell me a little bit about
Sure, so this is obviously just a small smattering of items that we carry at our store. I want to highlight one of the items that I find the most interesting and the most unique, which is a watermelon radish. This is actually grown at an organic farm called JBG down near Austin. I had never seen one of these before until I got into this business, because you don't find something like this in a regular grocery store. Right. They're beautiful, they're crunchy, they're crisp, they have a little bit of spice to them, but this to me would pep up any salad, and it's neat because it is a locally grown item, which at this time of year is a bit rare. So thought I'd bring what I consider to be kind of the beauty pageant of my produce that I'm getting from local farms. I've also brought a couple of items that we prepare in-house. We have a full kitchen, we have a meat counter, a seafood counter, and a full deli that we're still continuing to grow and build and just playing around with all the great food we're getting in. So we've got an organic kale and black rice salad with cranberries, walnuts, and a little bit of orange zest and orange juice, really light, really fresh. And our deli is nearly all organic. There might be occasionally a spice that we can't find organically, but all the items in our deli reflect our mission and our beliefs as the same items that we have on the floor. We also have our incredible Chipotle chicken salad. So the chickens are from a local farm called Hudspeth that I've visited. The chickens are out on pasture, they're outdoors, it's not factory farm weird. It's one couple raising them, and they're raising them right, and you can actually taste the difference. The meat tastes delicious, and you know that it's coming from a good source. We also make our own adobo sauce. We put in some organic black beans, avocado, cilantro. It's just good.
And I can speak for the cheese.
Yes, exactly.
I have had it.
You've tried the cheese, also just a small farmstead creamery. Paul and his wife. Paul does the marketing and the delivery, and he's just a charming man. His wife does all the cheese making, and they actually elect a goat every month to be their employee of the month. And so we get a picture of one of their goats. I think this month it was Patty. Yeah, so we have a picture of Patty, who won Employee of the Month on Pure Ground. Three Happy Cows is another amazing local yogurt maker. This particular yogurt, the honey Greek yogurt, won Best Greek Yogurt in the country by the American Cheese Society in 2012.
Wow.
And I will tell you, once you get going on that, it's hard to stop.
Well, I'm so excited to dig into all of this.
Yes.
And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Y'all are located on Greenville.
We are 3614 Greenville Avenue.
Yes, and if you want to learn more, you can go to greengrocerdallas.com. We want to say thank you to all of our guests for sharing with us this morning. And don't forget, if you missed any part of today's show, you can watch it online at nightcaptv.com. Just click topics at the bottom of the page. Also, if you have any comments or segment ideas, we'd love to hear from you. Just email me at rebecca.combs2@cw33.com. You can also find me on Facebook and Twitter at Rebecca Combs TV. Thank you for waking up with DFW Close Up. See you next week.